Eating a plant-based diet is different to the way that we've traditionally been brought up. But can it be right to eat more than 3 times a day? I'm going to roll the intro and then I'll tell you what I think. Hi, it's Fee here, the healthy vegan author and creator of the Gold Card Vegan website. So, eating with plants is a bit different to what you've been used to. That's if you are an omnivore and you've just switched over. And it's not only the food that I'm talking about. We are so used to eating traditionally 3 times a day or 3 meals a day that when you switch to a plant-based menu, you may find things change. One of the biggest things is that you will probably want to munch in between meals, or dinner time will come at 5 o'clock. Whoa, 5 o'clock? That's when the old folk eat. But trust me, if you want to eat at 5 o'clock, go ahead and do so. It's important for you to understand that eating plant-based comes with a completely different mindset. You need to listen to your body because it will tell you when it needs fueling up. Because now you're eating the gorgeous plant foods, you are going to be getting way more nutrients and fiber than you ever did on the typical breakfast, lunch, and dinners you had in the past. So instead of eating the 3 meals a day that you're used to, you're now going to eat when your body tells you to. The components of what you're eating changes to become nutrient dense and health supporting instead of nutrient void and health debilitating. Now, the bonus to that change is that in no time at all, you will find that your blood pressure comes down, as will the bad cholesterol. You'll start to lose weight and sleep better, and your energy will increase. You're going to have a whole lot better outlook because you'll be a lot more positive. But let's get back to those shifting meal times. The lines will start to blur between breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and this is the part that may seem a bit weird. Okay, so as I said before, it's tradition that we eat meals at certain times of the day, and honestly, it's actually comfortable to do so as well. Let me give you a bit of a scenario of what it was like as an omnivore. So breakfast could have started with maybe eggs or toast at around about 8 o'clock or earlier if you're off to work. But then by lunchtime you are seriously famished. So you may have scoffed down a chicken salad sandwich, even potato chips because you couldn't wait for a second longer to eat. However, you may have felt a bit bloated and full and perhaps even sleepy. Then strangely, you soon felt hungry again. How could that be? You've just had lunch. By mid-afternoon, food was playing a dominant role in your thoughts, and you sure could go some processed carbs like donuts or croissants, and even a bag of chips would suffice. So you caved in and you bought a large pastry to go with your coffee, knowing that that will hold you over till dinner time. But by the time you got home, that's if you're working, you were hungry again. And around 7 p.m, you smashed out a large plate of spaghetti and meatballs, and probably even ice cream to follow as you curled up on the couch to watch TV. Now later on, after having a cookie with a cuppa, you crawled into bed feeling exhausted and a bit stuffed. Each day would have been around about the same, and you either felt starving or uncomfortably full. Okay, granted this may have been slightly exaggerated, but you get the drift. Then along came whole food plant-based eating or vegan eating. No doubt you heard the stories about losing weight, getting off medication, and getting healthy, so you wanted to try it. But it's gone kind of crazy. Now your whole routine seems to have changed. And this now is how the days seem to be going, and you have no idea if you're doing it right. So you start the day with a smoothie. That's really awesome. But around 10 o'clock, you feel like you need breakfast. Is that brunch? Should you have breakfast foods now? Seems a bit of an odd time to tuck into oats, fruit and toast. But you do it and it holds you through. And then, whoa, it's 2 o'clock. Did you miss lunch? Is this now considered to be lunchtime? Because although you're not starving, you definitely need to eat again. So you choose to have a wrap filled with veggies and hummus. Good choice, because it sees you through to, hang on a minute, 5 o'clock. That can't be right. As I said, that's reserved for the old folks' homes, isn't it? Besides, having dinner this early is depressing. Should you wait till the normal time? Perhaps you could have half your dinner now and the other half later. Would that work? Well, yes, it would. You could easily have a bowl of soup or a salad at the old people's hour and then have, say, legumes and veggies at a more respectable time, say 7 o'clock. By now you will be feeling replenished, and the rest of your evening is smooth sailing with no thought of food. It's now bedtime and you feel pretty darn good about what you've accomplished and how you're feeling. You still may not be too sure if this is the right way to do it, and you'd think by now you would have a handle on feeding yourself. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, you are doing it right. You don't have to stick to times of breakfast, lunch and dinner. You can have food when it feels right, and in between go for snacks, and they can be fresh fruit, a cuppa and a cookie, or a handful of nuts. Make sure there's not too many nuts. I mean, even sometimes just a large glass of water will suffice. Embrace this new style of eating when you're hungry and not when the masses tell you to. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you got something from this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, clicking the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Remember to have great food, make it whole, plant-based, and be compassionate to all animals, including humans. Bye for now.